All right, here we go. Taking a quick look at the. Actually, before we get to that, just for clarification's sake, the casually apathetic takers will be starting down south and front mission up north.
As the blue side.
Yeah, and look, yeah, they did change their tank lineup this time. It is, they did go with a much. Thank God, actually, because
a lot safer.
If they went with that same 5 or that 7 light tank setup, then I really would have had huge doubts coming into the set.
And so very typical from both teams. We've got the front mission obviously going for that eastern trench area with all of their tanks, as a matter of fact. So they're going to monopolize that eastern trench, whereas their opponents here, the casually apathetic tankers, have gone to the western front. They did leave like 1 or 2 tanks to the eastern trench, just in case there's an early push. And I think they're just going to keep that spread defensively.
Yeah, quite defensive spread. I don't know if Cat are actually going for a western push, or if they're just gonna camp over here. Yeah.
I think they're just gonna squat it, and honestly, I don't think that's gonna work out for them because you know, front mission. If I had to just make my money on anything, front mission probably knows how to get them out of the home.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
if they don't budge at all. I mean, if they don't budge at all within like 3 minutes, front mission is gonna be surrounding them little by little.
Yeah.
And, more likely than not, at this little game, they'd probably lose.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, front mission definitely do have slightly more firepower just due to that Pershing. However,
they can be outmaneuvered. I mean,
definitely. So
it's a much fairer fight than it was a set ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna come down to, you know, early engagements and how the strategies are executed here. This time around, though, casually apathetic tankers really. I don't know. I think they should definitely position somewhere else.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. What are they doing?
Who would go for that western road?
For that western road, exactly. So I mean, I was wondering, what are they doing? Both the T-32s and the MiG-50s 100s are clustered in one position. Right now, if front mission were to decide to push all the way down to the southeast, they wouldn't even be bothered.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, as a matter of fact, they don't even have to go down the trench. They could just stay on the edge of the trench, at the surface, pretty much on top, and still not get shot.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if they do get shot, all they got to do is just duck back into cover. But they could clearly progress south all the way to the Cat base without even being shot at this point.
Yeah. No, definitely. So I really like. I really kind of not disagree, but I really have my doubts.
I'm very skeptical. Yeah,
skeptical of Cat right now, just due to the fact that, I mean, first of all, well, they are going for a push right now. You can't see their map, but they are in fact going for a western front push. Whereas, you know, front mission have completely monopolized that eastern trench area, and they have really spread out here. So, I mean, definitely more map control going in favor of front mission. However, if Cat can make it, I don't know, even if they make it to the railway.
No way.
Even if they make it that far.
They still have to capture the base.
Yeah.
They've committed every single tank out there. So they still have to capture the base, which is right there in the open. And obviously, because of the front mission spread, they still have like 1 or 2 tanks defending this, which is more than enough.
Plus even the tank line, 2 MX-50s,
exactly.
More than enough.
More than enough to defend this. Even 1 MX-50, and just in case, a T-32 would be enough to delay the base long enough while they capture their own.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm really not sure what the Cats are trying to accomplish here, because as soon as they come out of cover of those dunes out there, of those rocks, they're just gonna get mangled. And I mean, they spot one tank.
Thumpa spotting out Panda Eye.
But still, I mean, being in that crater gives such an overwhelming advantage to the front mission players. So. Yeah, they might have taken position, but it's really, I mean, unless they show me something that I haven't seen so far on steps, like I really don't see them like pulling this off.
Yeah, honestly, because we've seen this strategy a couple
so many times.
Yeah, a couple times already, and every time a team goes for this, usually doesn't work out.
Exactly. Even if you send a tank like all the way up to the northwestern mountain on top of it, like as a sniper, it's still not enough to. It's not even enough of an angle to take out tanks that are hugging the trench. Even from that kind of elevation, you still don't get the angle to shoot at them. So, yeah. And meanwhile, of course, they're gonna have to wonder about their own base. They did leave a T1, but this is only a puny T1, pretty much.
They do have Thumpa though, which is
Thumpa's up to the north though. He's all the way up north.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one behind the railroad right now, so their base is only protected by a T1 that's not even hiding up the mountains down south, but who's hiding behind a rock in open sight in the playing field.
Yeah.
So the only thing he would take right now, front mission to do was to send like their one Pershing.
Yeah.
Sending them one Pershing would just guarantee a rather safe start of the base capture, and which would force the enemy tanks to. But I mean, right now they don't even have to do anything. All they gotta do is just defend from the crater. I mean, look at that. Like, look at that spread from front mission. They're everywhere, and they're right to do so because they don't need more than 2 tanks to defend this.
Honestly, if I were front mission right now, I'll go for
Send my Pershing. Send my Pershing.
Yeah, and use the T1s for the base capture.
And that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, like, I think that's what they're doing. Maybe not the Pershing, but at least they're sending a T1. I'm kind of hoping that the M26 is just next to that T1 as well. The base capture is starting. There you go.
It started. And yes, it is not being contested right now. And look at that. I think it's actually a Thumpa. Probably going to be heading down there to the southern
Yeah, exactly.
edge.
But that's why they got to send the Pershing.
Yeah.
At the same time. And then they could pull this off, actually.
Yeah, but Son of None starting to take damage here. Oh, a T1 gets taken out, so the base capture was stopped. So yes.
No, it wasn't stopped. Actually, it's just... Isn't it? Yeah, no. Front mission took out a T1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Sorry
you know
about
that one T1 that was covering for the southern base?
Yeah,
I think Pershing took him out.
yeah.
No, actually, no, it's top. Yeah, it's top 14 that took him out. So
okay, the base capture started again.
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure there's at least one heavy tank or that M26 Pershing. Yeah, it's the M26. Yeah, Calliope with his M26 is actually covering the base capture. So even if they send, say, Thumpa to defend this, the Pershing is still going to have the upper hand on it.
Yeah, definitely
so. Yeah, and they're sending like they got to send back
they're
like
all taking look at Dyer and Son of None
exactly
here. Just getting
from
2v1 by Panda Eye.
Exactly, because Panda Eye is just sniping them from the trench and another shot as well.
Son of None, some more.
Which is why I'm like, I really don't see them pull this off. I mean, look at that. They're taking so much damage
There's
right
so
now.
many different angles right now that
and all they gotta do is
able
shoot
to throw
once
at
and then just do some go 10 meters reverse to be on the covers.
Not even 10 meters,
yeah,
like 2 meters.
Exactly. So it really.
I don't know. I mean, so both T1s have been taken down on the Cat side, and the front mission did lose one of their T1s of their own. But honestly, the sheer amount of damage that front mission has been able to deal onto Cat.
And I think they're going to come out. Yeah, they actually realized they got the advantage, so now they're going to go for it.
It should be quite easy,
exactly.
honestly.
They even came out of their trench at this point. They're like, okay, let's just charge in because we're so much healthier than these guys. And not to mention, we still have got that extra T1 just in case. Like, you know, we need to start a capture. They show resistance, but honestly, they're trapped where they are too.
Yep, they are trapped. Panda Eye leading the forces right now in that T32. Boom should be on the other side of this kind of rock formation as well. So yeah, they are going to move in right now, and yeah, I mean, Cat just is going to sit here and wait for them to engage this. I mean, really, if they run, they're going to get shot. If they stay, they're going to get shot. So might as well just try.
Might as well just wait.
Yeah.
But once again, they're too clustered. They can't get like that many angles from where they are right now.
Wow, 3 shots actually missing onto Panda Eye right there. That is going to be huge.
Oh, and look at that, Son of Fun here, Son of None, sorry, just taking a lot of hits. He's 1 shot away, I think, from dying. He's got about 385.
Wow, they keep missing shots, these Cat
look
members.
At that, Son of Gun down to 48. Yeah,
wow.
that's game over, really.
Honestly,
I mean, and look at that, even Canis Lupus here, down to 200. Oh my god, this is a carnage. It's absolute carnage. And they're not even like able to land shots.
Yeah, no, had Dyer and Son of None landed all 3 of those shots onto either Panda Eye or even Boom TH as they first came in, I mean, that was the only chance of having any chance of coming in.
Ripper is charging and unleashing his autoloader. He doesn't even care about dying at this point. He's just like, I just want to empty my 6 shells, pretty much, just for the sheer pleasure of destruction.
Exactly,
like just for the pleasure of destruction. And look at that, it's going to be almost a clean sheet. Like only top 14 was taken down on the front mission side alongside the T1, but an overwhelming victory altogether, and just once again righteously deserved. I mean. Now, you know, the Cat team, they just really couldn't come up with strategies that were creative enough to pose any kind of problems to front mission. They were way too predictable, and you know, even when it's obvious that their strategy is not working, they don't even reposition themselves. They just like they hug closer to each other pretty much. I think they're just a little overwhelmed by the level of their opponents as well.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, Cat Well, another one of those teams that I can see.
They need more experience.
I mean, I can see potential.
Yeah.
I mean, they aren't bad at all. It's just the fact that they don't have. I think it's just experience. That
exactly.
they
It's just
need.
they need more games at this level. Like they need more competition time.